Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I am talking about The Flash, season number 4, episode number 5, Girls Night Out. This episode directed by Laura Belsey. And here we have Barry and Cisco and Joe and Dr. Wells and Ralph Dibny, who they didn't invite, but he showed up anyway. And they're having a bachelor party for Barry, because he's about to get married. And then you have Iris, Caitlin, Chelsea, and also Felicity. Felicity Smoke comes in. She comes in. They have a bachelorette party for Iris. So the guys are doing their thing, and because Ralph doesn't like how the party's going with Cisco's plan, he takes the guys out to a strip club called the Golden Booty, and then wacky things happen there because Cisco gives Barry a certain formula to allow him so he can get drunk, because Barry can't get drunk. Drinking alcohol does nothing for him because the metabolism burns it off too fast. But this time, Cisco gave him something a little bit stronger, and so Barry got extra drunk, and so wackiness happened there. And then with Iris in the gang, a bad guy from Caitlin's past, when Caitlin was Killer Frost, when she was away, comes back to try to bring her back into the fold because even though she left that lifestyle, she told him she's not coming back. Somebody comes to bring her back in, and that's person coming in is played by Caitlin's Sackhoff. She plays Omnet Black. She plays Omnet Black, and she pretty much runs this squad. And Caitlin was like her enforcer. And when Caitlin left, it threw her business out of whack. So now she sends somebody to come and make sure Caitlin gets back into the fold. And so it's up to the girls, with all the guys' help, to pretty much stop this threat from happening. And also rescue somebody along the way. Somebody else who also been affected on the bus as well, who also was given a power. That's pretty much the episode was all about. Now, this episode was pretty much just a filler. Yes, it let you know what happened. A little bit of insight was going on with Caitlin, who she was hanging around with when she was away as Killer Frost. But it didn't really help the story as much as none. You did get introduced to another person who was also affected on the bus, but it wasn't really that much of a story that really needed to be told, but it was interesting to watch. I mean, it was because it was silly, and it was fun, but it didn't really propel the story at all. Because the only problem I had with this episode was the people who were part of Omnet Black's gang had weird and lame powers. First off, you have Norvok, who's played by Mark Sweetman, and not like his acting performance was bad, just that his powers was so lame. He had one eye, and then like a worm creature sort of came out of his eye, and that was it. That was his power. A worm thing comes out of his eye that could bite you. I said, what? And the way the girls reacted to him were like this, Caitlin could just take him out just like that. I mean, why is he a threat? He's not a threat. So since his power was so lame, it made me I wasn't scared of him. He was freaky looking, but that was pretty much it. So since he was so he's supposed to be like a thug and an enforcer, but his power was so weak and so lame that it said, really? Is that the best you can do? I know no wonder she went Caitlin so badly, because this guy is a joke. Felicity could have took him out. Not much effort, really. I mean, first of all, he had to get close up to you with his eye so he can attack you. And if you got to attack somebody with your face, that's just weird. I mean, it was freaky looking, but that was about it. And then you have Katie Sackhoff doing her fake British accent. It was kind of weird, but and then her powers were actually kind of cool, but also lame at the same time too. Like how you take something interesting and lame at the same time. She could control some type of metal and make a form around her hand like a gauntlet, and she could shoot out pieces at you like a bullet, and also could form shields and stuff like that too, which is kind of interesting. But she had to carry around the metal in a bucket with her all the time so she could use her powers. So that made it lame. Really? So she got lugged around this bucket full of this special type of metal so she could use her powers. Without that bucket, she's useless. Why do these bad guys got these lame powers? And then the weird part about this one, you have the Weeper, who's played by Matt Alfonso, and he's one of the people who was affected on the bus with that when Barry came to the portal again, back from the Speed Force. And his power is his tears are like drugs. It's pretty much like a drug, and it gets you high. Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, though, how would anybody find out about that? Like, how would anybody know that his tears can make you high? Who? First of all, he has to cry first. So, and then somebody has to go up to his face and take his tears and lick them. So, who would do that? So, how would they know that his powers came from his tears? Like, who would know? Like, what caused him to find that out? Like, what weird, trippy thing happened? Was he with his girl or something? And he was crying for some reason? And she licked his tears so she just got high? And she just told everybody? What, like, how would they know this? Like, everybody, like, all the bad guys on the show had lame powers. I mean, the guy he wasn't a bad guy, but he was a victim of circumstances. But everybody had lame powers. And since their power was so lame, it wasn't much of a threat, so it made them seem like cheesy, stupid bad guys. Now, I wasn't scared of that much. And Caitlin could have took him out a long time ago by herself, without anybody's help. But I don't know. It made everything seem like a waste of time, really. But at the same time, I was kind of enjoying the show too. So, it is what it is. It wasn't my favorite episode. It wasn't my favorite, but it was interesting, weird, silly, but not my favorite. It was alright. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of The Flash. And if you haven't been watching it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you would enjoy and have fun watching it too. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel the big ol' like, the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say in my dreams and in real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.